altcoin season. That's what's on everybody's mind right now in the crypto space. All right, so we have seen this play out many different ways previously, and historically true altcoin seasons have not been singular kind of explosive events, but rather multiple waves of liquidity rotation, if you want to put it that way. For example, in 2017 there was an early altcoin pump kind of in spring, followed by a lull basically, and then a euphoric altcoin mania that kicked off that December. And we saw also in 2021 there was a DeFi summer, which was 2020 around Q1, right, to around summer 2020 to Q1 2021. And we saw there was a correction there, and then there was a meme and a metaverse rally that followed at the end of the year. So the implications, I'm saying here that in 2025 altcoin season could also unfold in different phases, right? So it could start with maybe layer ones or AI and deepen tokens. Then it might rotate that capital into meme coins or some other niche ecosystems like Solana or Base, right? Especially if BTC actually ends up consolidating after its peak. And I think altcoin season likely begins after we see that final impulse with BTC, not actually during it, because in prior cycles we've seen Bitcoin dominance peaking shortly before its final price top, right? And altcoins are outperforming once BTC and volatility dropped post that peak. In this cycle, Bitcoin dominance is on its final leg up, and the ETH BTC ratio has not yet fully retraced to its prior kind of negative 80 to 90 historical bottoms. So I think altcoin season likely kicks off in mid to late 2025 after BTC tops and enters a sideway or a descending phase. And then there's capital rotation in that moment where investors now take profits from BTC and rotate into higher risk altcoins. And then I think we might see a sustained ETH rally as pretty much a precondition for altcoin season, right? The ETH BTC ratio historically serves as a leading indicator for a broader altcoin strength. Currently, ETH and BTC is nearing a lower bound around that 0.02 to 0.03. ETH is down circa 73% from the top in BTC terms, but this still has less than kind of previous cycles where we've seen 90% retracements, for example. So ETH is likely to fall slightly or more or stabilize for much longer at a key support level before altcoins can truly actually impulse as well. And the ETH BTC bottom is pretty much something that's essential for a bigger, not just a coincidental kind of a signal, but really much that's the trigger, right, for if that real massive altcoin season. And I think we might also see altcoin season also coinciding with peak retail inflows, and also just the AI mania. I think we still, there was already a seed planted. We saw a bit of a hype in the AI agent space, but I think that kind of really fizzled out really quickly because there wasn't more sustained momentum at that point. But I think that is going to be a narrative that's going to come back much stronger. Past altcoin seasons have also kind of coincided with retail euphoria and dominant narratives at that time. So 2017 we saw the ICO narrative. In 2021 NFTs and meme coins. In 2025 I think narratives like AI tokens, real world assets, you know, decentralized physical infrastructure, deepin, maybe the ones that will dominate. It looks like we also need to be looking at things like Google Trends, TikTok, YouTube hype, right? Increased exchange listings, especially from major exchanges like Coinbase and Binance, around those different themes, right? And when these metrics spike alongside ETH and BTC bottoming and BTC dominance falling, that's the convergence for a parabolic altcoin rally, in my opinion. And altcoin season could definitely peak after that Bitcoin dominance falls to, let's say, the 38 to 40% mark. In past cycles, Bitcoin dominance definitely fell from around the 70% mark, which is where it's been hovering, and kind of to the 38% mark in that 2017-2018 rally, and about 71% fall from that range to about the 40% range in March, sort of in 2021, sorry, in that cycle. So I think we need to see Bitcoin dominance definitely fall down to those levels, and we're likely then repeating a similar pattern there. And once that we see that kind of a retracement in the dominance of BTC, I think we'll see more liquidity move into the altcoin market. And so it's something to really monitor closely, the dominance. Right, once it falls below that 50% mark, capital starts rotating very fast, and below 42%, expect FOMO, retail speculation in altcoins at that point. And I think, you know, the macro conditions are something to consider. They remain a little bit variable, right? At this point, unlike past cycles, the 2025 bull market overlaps with potential Fed rate cuts, I think, coming. It's been signal of at least a couple of rate cuts this year, potentially political change with the new administration, which has been pro crypto. It's quite amazing. I think we haven't really priced that into the real market cap of the cryptocurrency market in general, because I think what we'll see, not only from retail but institutional inflows, is going to be incredible. Spot ETF approvals for Ethereum, institutional inflows are going to be coming in through TradeFi, and I think, you know, this could possibly be a longer, more structurally supported altcoin season, right, rather than previous cycles. So especially if ETF inflows to ETH create those reflective narratives that spill over to the rest of the altcoin market. And I think my final focus, guys, is the fact that I think we are going to see pre-altcoin season phase Q2 2025, that final BTC push. ETH BTC finds its bottom. Primary altcoin rally will begin, I think, Q3 2025 this year, when BTC peaks and then consolidates. ETH and BTC rebounds, and I think we'll see the retail driven blow off top for altcoins around the end of the year. BTC dominance will probably have come down to the 40% mark thereabouts, and ETH gaining strength. Meme coins, niche sectors really exploding, so we might see those meme coin super cycle things. And I think, you know, that'll be the window for you to start considering your exit as we get into 2026. And, you know, I think there'll be more economical headwinds at that time, depending on how things go in the global markets, in the US, in China, and just really kind of the strength of the global economy in general, because I think there is still big cracks in the system that could bring the financial system down sooner than we know or we anticipate. And yeah, you know, just make sure you get in and you get out before the top of the market. And that's how you get the dough in the crypto markets. If you want to know more, make sure you go to Decentralised.news for the best cryptocurrency exchange reviews, all the DeFi platforms, NFT marketplaces, all things crypto. If you want to learn more about DeFi, check out my book, DeFi Millionaire. You can download it at defi-millionaire.com. If you want to get into Web3 wagering, that's betting with cryptocurrencies with a non-custodial platform, then go to smartcontractbest.xyz. If you want to know the best exchanges to trade or invest on, pretty much see the links down below. Like, share, subscribe, turn on the notifications. I will see you guys in the next video. Peace and love. Let's get this money in Altcoin. Peace.